Good morning, Sharks! Welcome to Sharkbites, your weekly update on everything happening here at ACA. I'm Zoe. I'm Zoe. And it's Monday, September 29th, and today is National Coffee Day. Here's some fun facts for you coffee drinkers. The largest cup of coffee in the world was over 26,000 liters. Coffee beans are actually seeds from a fruit called coffee cherries, and there's a rare kind of coffee called Coffee Luwak that costs $600 per pound. Crazy, right? Enjoy your coffee and get that. It sure is a much needed energy boost this morning. I'm Danny. Anyway, coffee aside, we've got a jam-packed show for you with highlights from the sports field, our fine arts program, club events, and a special shout out to our seniors. Let's dive in. Let's start out by highlighting some key events happening around campus. The HOSA Club has a big leadership event coming up on October 3rd from 7:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's a great opportunity to develop your skills.
And to all the middle schoolers out there, the Middle School Math Challenge is in its final days. Remember to get your games finished and submitted by Tuesday, September 30th to earn house points. As an extra incentive, any student who completes all 9 games with proof will be treated to a special lunch at a local restaurant. You still have some time. Let's go!
Our volleyball team had a tough week but fought hard. On September 22nd, they lost a close game against Lake Worth Christian, but Anaya was named MVP for her incredible performance, and we have to give a shout out to Nina for that amazing pancake play. On September 23rd, the team faced another loss against Kings Academy. The MVP was Madeline, and Christiana made an incredible block that had everyone on their feet. But the week ended on a high note with a huge senior night win on September 25th. The stands were a sea of black and students came out to show their support. There were definitely some happy and sad tears as we honored our senior athletes. Speaking of fighting through adversity, our cross-country meet on September 23rd got rained out, but the team still managed to finish in the top 15. They continued to shine at the Jensen Beach Invite on September 27th. And over in bowling, our team had a meet on September 26th at Green Acres against Pahokee. Great job to all our bowlers. Look ahead, mark your calendars for some exciting upcoming events. Varsity bowling is on October 3rd against Green Acres Christian. Cross country is on October 4th at the South Fork Invite. And flag football is also coming up soon, playing a home game against Lake Worth Christian. Be sure to come out and cheer on your fellow Sharks. That's all I have for sports. Let's send it over to the fine arts and see what's making a splash over there.
Now let's shift gears and celebrate the incredible talent in our fine arts. Congratulations to all the new members of Triad Music Honor Society. Their induction ceremony was held on September 26th. To see the photos and get all the details, make sure to check out our Instagram page at try.mmhs. The arts were buzzing last week. Our men's squad delivered a fantastic performance on September 25th at Ball. And if you're looking for a dose of culture, get your tickets now for our school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. The show runs from October 2nd to October 4th at 7 p.m. You won't want to miss it. Looking ahead, get ready for an enchanting performance of the Winnie the Pooh on November 14th by our elementary students. More details to come out on that later. That's everything in the fine arts, but before we go any further, let's take a quick break for our question of the week.
What's good, guys? I'm Raymond Claire. Today, the question of the day is, what is the weirdest excuse you had for being late? What is the weirdest excuse you have for being late? Taking a dump. What is your weirdest excuse for being late to school?
My dog ate my schedule. So I didn't know the time.
I was supposed to be at school by 7 and there was a lizard on my seat, so I had to kick it and then it hopped inside of my backpack because I was trying to put my lunchbox in, and yeah.
I once busted my tooth when I fell down the stairs getting out of my house, and Had to go to the doctor for that. Yeah.
Oh, the weirdest excuse for being late to school would be I put my socks backwards one time, and I woke up just not in a good mood. So my mom took me back home and made me change my socks.
All right, who am I here with today?
Hello guys, my name is Donovan Silva.
All right, Donovan. What's your weirdest excuse for being late to school?
I don't have an excuse, I'm never late to school.
Ooh, okay.
And now it's time for something a little different. We call this our Shark Bite. It's a quick bite-sized skit to give you a laugh before we dive back into the news. Let's check it out.
All right, class, you should have chapter 6 open up, and we're looking at page 7 at this time. And last chapter, we were looking at about the times where political dominance.
Miguel.
Well, that's all the news for this week's edition of Shark Bites. How would you answer that question of the week?
Answer.
Well, that's all the news for this week's edition of Shark Bites. How would you answer that question of the week?
I was walking my goldfish to get coffee.
That's a good one. Well, thank you for tuning in, Sharks. Have a great week.